the radio station that broadcasts your regrets. I drive a 2004 sedan with a radio dial that sticks. Most days, I just listen to the static or the same 3 pop stations. But last night, while driving through the mountain pass, the needle slipped past the end of the dial, further than it was supposed to go. The static cleared instantly, replaced by a sound so crisp it felt like it was coming from inside my own skull. There was no music, just a voice. My voice. "He's thinking about the money he took from his dad's wallet in 2012, the radio me said, his tone dry and clinical. He still hasn't apologized. He's also wondering if he left the stove on, but mostly he's thinking about how much he hates the way his breath smells right now." I slammed on the brakes, the tires screeching against the asphalt. My heart was thundering. I reached for the dial to turn it off, but the knob snapped off in my hand. The volume started to rise. "Now he's scared," the radio narrated. "His pulse is 112. He's remembering the girl from the summer of sophomore year, the one he let walk away because he was too proud to say he was wrong. He's imagining her face. But the memory is fading, and that scares him even more." I screamed, "Shut up!" and punched the dashboard. The radio didn't skip a beat. "He's turning to violence to mask his vulnerability. Classic." Behind the fear, there's a darker thought, the one he never lets himself finish, the thought about what would happen if he just kept driving off the edge of this pass. I felt a cold sweat break across my forehead. The radio wasn't just reading my surface thoughts. It was digging into the basement of my subconscious, pulling out the things I'd spent years burying. Then, the voice changed. It wasn't my voice anymore. It was a woman's, soft, distorted, and sounding like she was underwater. "Leo, can you hear me?" It was her. The girl from sophomore year. She died in a car accident 3 years ago. "I'm at the end of the frequency, Leo," she whispered through the speakers. "It's so quiet here. There's a station for everyone, but nobody ever listens long enough to find the exit. You're almost there. Just turn the wheel 6 degrees to the left." I looked at the road. The cliffside was right there, a sheer drop into a sea of black pines. My hands moved toward the wheel, guided by a strange, hypnotic rhythm in the static. I wanted to see her. I wanted the narrating voice to finally stop talking. Just as the tires hit the gravel at the edge of the road, my phone buzzed in my pocket. A low battery alert. For a split second, the Bluetooth overridden the radio, and a generic ding echoed through the car. The spell broke. I yanked the wheel back, the car fishtailing until I skidded to a halt in the middle of the road. I scrambled out of the car, ripped the hood open, and tore the wires straight out of the battery. Silence. Total, beautiful silence. I walked the rest of the way home. I sold the car to a scrapyard the next morning, but it didn't matter. Now, every time I'm in a quiet room, or when I'm trying to fall asleep, I can hear a faint, high-pitched hum in the back of my ears. It's the sound of a needle searching for a signal. And sometimes, if I listen too closely, I hear my own voice whisper, "He thinks he's safe, but he's still just a few degrees off course."